Hi, this is saxophonist and producer Darren Rahn, and you're watching Elements of Jazz TV.
Elements of Jazz, your visual jazz experience.
Great to be here at Squagatini. How you guys doing tonight?
I mean, my influences are very diverse. I've been one of those guys that I listen to everything, you know, pop, gospel, R&B, you know, a little bit of hip hop, rock, country, almost everything. And so my influences are very, very diverse. In jazz though, I mean, I grew up first studying kind of the greats, you know, John Coltrane, Charlie Parker, a lot of those guys. And then I really kind of followed the progression of saxophonists. I went from the straight ahead and kind of moved into the, you know, the fusion area with like, you know, David Sanborn and Michael Brecker, and a lot of those guys, Bob Mintzer, and then kind of moving forward into kind of some of the contemporary and smooth guys, you know, guys like my favorite sax player, Kirk Whalum, you know, Gerald Albright, of course Dave and Najee, and you know, so I mean there's so many. I'm really, you know, a big fan of all the guys out there. I started playing music at the age of 5. I started learning piano. My mom had asked us to take piano lessons for 2 years. She said, just take piano for 2 years, and if you like it, great, and if you don't, you can quit. And so I took 2 years, and I liked it okay, but it was kind of too much hard work as a kid, so I was like, nah, I'm done with piano for now. But the great thing about that was then, you know, several years later, when it came time to do band in school, I decided to pick up an instrument again. And so now I already knew how to read music. And, you know, when you're on piano, you're reading treble clef, bass clef, you know, and now all of a sudden I'm on an instrument and I'm just reading one note at a time. So it really helped. I started reluctantly on clarinet. I wanted to be a drummer, and my parents said, no, you're going to go deaf. You know, we don't want a drum set in the house. And so then I said, well, I want to play saxophone. They said, the guy at the store said, well, your fingers are too short or too small. And I was really it was kind of a fib. The truth is they had too many sax players in the school band. And so I said, well, I'll play trombone. They said, no, your arms are too short. And so they said, well, if you want to play saxophone, why don't you start on clarinet? And then, you know, later transition to saxophone because there's a lot of similarities. And so I did. I started on clarinet and I played it for a couple years and hated every moment of it. And in 7th grade, there was an opening in the jazz band. And so I took a school horn, the baritone saxophone. I took it home and taught myself Barry on the big one. It was as big as I was. I would put a coffee can on the floor and just set the horn and just play. And you know, after that, the rest was history. You know, I knew this was something I wanted to do with my life. I was originally born in British Columbia, Canada, up near Banff National Park, a little town called Invermere. It's right by Radium Hot Springs there. It's just on the British Columbia side of Banff. And then later, kind of the west part of British Columbia, right across the U.S. border. But then, you know, I think when I was like 3rd or 4th grade, my parents moved to the States. We were in San Diego for a few years, which was beautiful. Still kind of wish we were there. I love it down there. And then to Colorado, and I've ended up in Colorado still my entire life since then.
You guys. My very dear friend and brother, Mr. McAdina on the guitar.
You know, saxophone is my first love, but I've done, you know, saxophone and production for so long. I would, you know, I don't think I could choose between the two. I think actually it's the combination of both that keeps me balanced, you know. And you know, there's that whole thing about being an artist and getting to create your own music, and I love it. But there's also that side of being able to create music for other people, and I think that helps expand me and build me as a musician in a way that it wouldn't if I was only playing my own music. So it's pretty much a 50-50 split for me.
Got a special guest, Mr. Paul Brown, my tour mate is in the house.
You can check out my music online at darrenrahn.com. And I know, the spelling sometimes messes people up, so it's DARRENRAHN.com. And then there's links on there to my Twitter page, my Facebook page, all the social media. There's a link to my record label, Trippin' and Rhythm, and you can check out all my music there. You can go to iTunes, Amazon, take your choice. It's all available there, and you guys go ahead and friend me on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll see you in the virtual world. Thank you guys for taking the time to check out my music. For me, it's really the greatest honor. I want to thank you for listening, for supporting, for calling your radio stations. Feel free to hit me up online. I try my best to answer all my own emails and messages on the social network, all that stuff. So go ahead and hit me up. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy the new CD, Speechless. Check it out. If you want to go buy it, that's even better. And thank you guys for listening.
Back here on the bass, I need you guys to put your hands together. The amazing Mr. Carefree.